You'll never walk again, but you will fly.
Could Bran Stark warg into a dragon in Game of Thrones' final season? With just 1 week to go until the final season of Game of Thrones, the most powerful and most powerfully boring person in Westeros, Bran Stark, is at the center of yet another theory. Now, we've already explored the theory about how Bran could be the Night King, watch that video, but today we have a much more realistic question to ask. Could Bran use his warg abilities in order to take control of a dragon and help the forces of the living defeat the White Walkers? While we'll mostly be looking back at past episodes of Game of Thrones, we could accidentally be tapping into our inner three-eyed ravens and accurately predicting the future. And if that happens, this could technically be considered a spoiler, so if you want to go into the final season of GOT knowing even less than Jon Snow, well, now's the time to find your nearest dragon and take off until all of this is over. For the complete breakdown of this theory, check out what our maester with the mostest, Michael Walsh, wrote on Nerdist.com. But here's what you need to know in the meantime. Now, believe it or not, Bran Stark may well be the most powerful person in all of Game of Thrones. Bran has become the new three-eyed raven. He's the last living green seer, imbued with powers that come from the children of the forest, those weird fairy-like creatures that made the White Walkers in the first place. Bran's green sight allows him to have prophetic visions of the future, visit the past, and also have nigh omniscience for the present. He can also warg into other beings, transferring his consciousness into theirs and operate them like big old meat puppets. As Jojen Reed told Bran, the greatest of the Green Seers could wear the skins of any beast that flies or swims or crawls. So far, we've seen Bran become a direwolf, a raven, and even a Hodor. Warging into humans is considered dangerous at best and abominable at worst. In Hodor's case, it shattered his mind, leaving him capable of only speaking his name. So the question is Bran up to the task of projecting his consciousness into a proud, unruly creature like a dragon? Well, the show has indicated that Bran is the key to beating the Night King again and again and again. Case in point, when Bran asked Jojen what he saw in his dreams, he replied,
"The only one thing that matters. You."
Can the most powerful warg in the world actually take control of a dragon? Well, there's no record of it. Dragons are considered to be magical creatures, and green sight / warging are magical abilities as well, but the Doom of Valyria saw to it that any known methods of controlling dragons were lost to the sands of time. It is possible to ride a dragon if you have Valyrian blood flowing through your veins. If the dragon accepts you, it forms an exclusive bond with you and no one else may ride it. And before you say it, the Frozen Lake rescue wasn't a plot hole, it shows that you can bring guests aboard provided the dragon rider is with them. Even the mother of dragons has had issues with keeping her own children in line. And, like most toddlers, they can get antsy and engage in destructive behavior, but also, unlike most toddlers, they breathe fire and can barbecue innocent people in seconds. However, given Bran's green sight abilities, things lost to the sands of time aren't really a problem for him. He's the three-eyed raven. If he can transport himself through space and time to the annals of Valyria's Freehold or maybe the Shadowlands of Asshai, maybe he can find the answers that he needs in order to take control of these majestic murder machines and tip the scales in humanity's favor. Now, if he doesn't live up to the faith placed in him by Meera and Jojen and Benjen Stark and the original three-eyed raven, then well, the army of the living may soon find themselves shuffling off this mortal coil. But if Bran can project his consciousness into something capable of breathing fire, or maybe even a reanimated abomination like Viserion, well, it could be the difference between life and death, quite literally. But tell me, what do you think? Will Bran warg into a dragon? How do you think they'll actually defeat the White Walkers? Can they even defeat them? Let's discuss. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and share this video and tag your friends in the comments below. And until the next time you decide to get up off your butt and quit dragging things out, stay tuned to Nerdist.com. I'm so sorry.